Okay, right, I'm live. I don't know how to get rid of that. Blimey, this is. I'm trying something new out, and that will. There we go. Yes. It's not gone. It's not gone. Right. Hello, everyone. Let's see if I can see it. Is anyone in the chat? Eugene McGeever. Hi. Remember to smash the like button. Hi. I can't get rid of this background. I don't know how to do it. This is a totally new thing. Let me see if I can change it. I don't know why that is. That should be. Right, we'll just boom it out. I think there we are. Just do that. I think I can't seem to do it any other way. Right. Okay, that's it. Right, we're in. We're in. The news is Jordan Rhodes, is here to the end of the season. Had to try this new software out. Had to try see how this looks. It's just a trial sort of thing, see if it works in the same way as StreamYard does. It streams in 1080p, so that's a bit better. Yeah, let's see if I can I chat comments? There we go. Right, so see if these come up. Oh yeah, they do come up on the screen. There you are. Eugene McGeever says, remember to smash the like button now. Thank you, Eugene, and welcome. What else is one show? Oh, we do get them up, yeah. Best news ever, says Tommy97. Indeed, it is Tommy. Philip Roberts is here. Next one up. We've got really glad that Jordan is staying. Definitely, it's going to be fantastic for us, Lee. I must admit, I do feel that this is good. I think he's kind of gone off the boil while he's been waiting for the news from Huddersfield, whether he was going back, whether he's staying. We've seen the interviews with him, haven't we? And he's really happy to be here. He's enjoying his football. Well, he was, and he's enjoying family life. And then all this speculation that he was going back to Huddersfield. Maybe he's been playing on his mind, and he didn't really want to score. Maybe he didn't want to score because he didn't want to go back to Huddersfield. So maybe he's not been playing in the way. If he'd have got a hat trick at Burton, they'd have probably taken him back. So this is it now. It's all set up for him to score against Forest, isn't it? They hate him. They absolutely hate him, which is great. Let's have a look. What's this one? Tangerine Warcry. Should we try and sign him at the end of the season? I think we should. Yeah, I think he's one of the best strikers we've seen in ages. I still think he's 33. It's early. It's still early for football. He looks fit as a fiddle. Definitely, he's available on a free at the end of the season. He's happy here. I think he'd come here. I think he would. Everything's working pretty good. I'm liking this. Obviously, we've got this EV Mux thing just there because it's obviously a trial version. But does that look all okay to you? Apart from the fact that I haven't quite got this screen. There, that's it. That's better. Right, okay, we've got that sorted out. Let's just go with comments. Okay, comments. Right, that's it for now. So, how are you all feeling about it? I am pretty happy about it. I think this could be the moment. We've also signed a player on loan from Middlesbrough. Talk about that. Talk about the FA Cup. Talk about whatever you want. This is just a test video for me to see how this goes, to see whether I like this software or not. Have you all watched my video? Have you all watched the vlog going to Forest? I thought Blackpool played really, really well. If I'm being honest, I thought we played great. I did. I was very proud of them. The one thing I didn't want to do, and I kind of said to, the podcast that I was on, that I didn't want us to get smashed and embarrass ourselves. So it was good that I thought we gave them a good game. I thought first half, we were the better team, and I just thought we just fell asleep a bit for that goal. It was a good goal, you know what I mean? But just them getting that not the equaliser, but just them getting that one goal back before half time changed the dynamics of the game. I think if we'd have held them till 2-0, I think we could have beaten, to be honest. We could have beaten if we kept Jordan Rhodes on as well. It needed to have been where Joseph was for that ball coming across. Right. Test if I can We just tested that I can post. It's just a test. So let's see if it comes up. Oh, yes, it does. There we are. So that comes up. So I can reply to your comments as well. Let's go on to right. I could do with a few more incoming, so I've got a few comments to talk to people. I will wait because people are not expecting this. It's a bit of a one-off. Oh, okay. Right, David D is here. Hello, David. Let's put that up. David D says, I heard we're getting a young Liverpool kid and a striker from Northern Ireland who scored 30 goals. What are your thoughts, Lee? If this was the young kid that was mentioned on A View from the Tower, let's have a look what they were saying, because they weren't particularly. There didn't seem a lot of enthusiasm for it, if I'm being honest. But there never is on there, is there? It's a strange old place. If you ever go on there, that's for anybody who doesn't know, it's a View from the Tower, which is the Blackpool fans website. So let's see what they were saying. Okay, Calvert-Lewin, was it him? Calvert-Lewin? No, it's just the thread. If I can find it. Right, so obviously we've signed Hayden Coulson on loan. Oh, okay, so it's not recording. I don't want to record online. Yeah, we signed Hayden Coulson, and he's coming from Middlesbrough. Bit of a strange signing. I'm not quite sure. I mean, Critch is obsessed with signing left-handed players, so he's like a left midfielder, is he? I think that's his position. I was thinking we needed more like a central midfielder. No, I don't know who this Liverpool kid is, to be honest. I know it didn't look. Nobody seemed too exciting about it. Are you excited or not excited about us getting another away draw in the FA Cup if we get through? Obviously, we've got to get past Forest, but if we get through, we're away again, and possibly West Ham, or maybe even Bristol City. But West Ham is a ground I've never been to. If we do get through, we do get West Ham. I think I will be going, to be honest. Quite fancy it. Eugene Geber. Eugene's posted up with something. Do you think Blackpool will sign any new players in the January window? On loan, we already have Eugene. We've signed this lad from Middlesbrough. I don't know much about him, to be honest. Not that I ever do. Not that I would know about a Middlesbrough player, to be honest. But whether we'll sign anybody permanently, I don't know. I mean, we've just signed Jordan Rhodes in a way, I suppose, haven't we? Because we all thought he was going back. Right, Paul Philip Roberts, definitely feel Forest are not looking forward to coming to Blackpool. Hopefully the stadium will rocking, and there's TV coverage as well. Yeah, we're on ITV, aren't we? James has come in to tell me that when ITV Coronation Street is cancelled because of Blackpool. So she's been moaning that Coronation Street has been cancelled for the last for football twice, but she's not moaning about this one because it's Blackpool, obviously, that's on. What's this one? Another one? David D says, I'll be happy with a centre back and central defensive midfield there. Yeah. And blimey, this is really small. And what's that? Oh, and a right wing to take the pressure off CJ Hamilton and Dougal. Well, I think actually, if Jordan Gabriel is back, I thought he looked really good at Forest. I think we look a better team when Jordan Gabriel's in. I'm glad he's back. He's one of my favourite players. He is an attack-minded right back, isn't he? He's attack-minded. He drives the ball forward, and he gets forward because he was there to score that goal. And it was a great goal, great header. Buried it really, didn't he? And I think he does take quite a bit of pressure off CJ. And I always thought that Bowler played better with Jordan Gabriel because Jordan Gabriel's quick. I remember that one where he did a 1-2 and he got penalty. Who was that against? Was it last season where he burst into the box from nowhere? I think he's a really dangerous player, and I think it's a big advantage to have him back in the team. So let's have a look what they're saying on A View from the Tower. Under the headline, Rhodes is staying. Critch has just confirmed it's massive. I believe Tangerine says, get in there. This is huge for us. Neil Critchley has this afternoon confirmed to the local press that Jordan Rhodes will remain at Bloomfield Road for the remainder of the 2023-24 season. Great news, I think it is. Graham What's His Oat says, all those rumours, let's get Dougal sorted now. Well, maybe Dougal will get sorted. Martin Bourne Brest is fantastic. Mighty Pool, let's hope all roads lead to Wembley. Do you think we've got a chance of now getting to Wembley? I mean, he is such a good striker, isn't he? And I think he has been a little bit off because of the worry of having to go back to Huddersfield when he's so happy. And I haven't seen the interview yet. I don't know if you have, but I'm sure he's absolutely beaming with pride, because he does seem that he's really enjoying his time here. Kyle Seasider says, best news, we will get this transfer window. Hopefully we can get him permanently in the summer. There's somebody who wants him in the summer. Do you want him here in the summer? Do you want us to sign him? He'll be on a free, won't he? Right, let's have a look. Next comment. Coming up, David D. I want to read these. It's really small on my screen. I get... Right, I get that. I think the season... the 5-2-3, I think we played against Forest with the right wing back and left wing back. I think it would be bigger with Dougal and Morgan in the centre midfield positions. Yeah, I'm quite liking. I'm starting to like Albie Morgan as well. Oh yeah, that's better. That's it. I'll do that. Yeah, that's it. I can make the screen a little bit bigger so I can see these comments because they're so tiny on the screen. Right, Blackpool FC. This is. I'm just getting used to this software. I'm not used to it. Right, okay, so I'm going to blow it up. There we go. We need another centre back because Connolly can't play in a 3. Shouldn't it let Thornley and Nelson go? Go. Well, I suppose Thornley's not getting in again, is he really? It's an odd one with Thornley, isn't it? Right, moving on. Johnny Seasider says, get Byers in now and the playoffs is on. Who's Byers? Anybody know? Maybe you can fill me in on that. Tangerine Peel says, we've got a 25 to 30 goal striker now confirmed for the rest of the season. This is priceless. We're usually very expensive. Hopefully get some decent additions to the squad and we can have a promotion push. We know where the goals are coming from now. We just need some additional quality. Typically pretty good at those second half of the season runs us. One of the things I noticed, what the Borough lad was saying was that, he was looking forward to coming to a team chasing promotion. And that's the difference. If you're up there, I know we're 8th, but, we're in that top and people, players will be more inclined to come if we're near the top than obviously when you're struggling down the bottom. So I think we should be able to get some good players in. I'm excited about it. Right, Blackpool says, God, I can't spell, sorry. I think we should have kept Thornley. I liked Nelson. Yes, oh yes. Now it makes sense. Yes. So did I, actually. I thought he was really good. I think we should have kept Thornley, yes. Yeah, we should have done, really, but we can't look backwards. We've got to look forwards. G. McGee was back with something. We certainly are, Eugene. Blackpool are playing Burton tomorrow night in the EFL Trophy, and I would like a little bit of revenge, if I'm being honest, for spoiling my Boxing Day. I would bloody thrash him, to be honest, tomorrow night. I really would like that. If I could thrash him, it would be great. Right. Yeah, it's not bad, this. What do you think is what do you think of this? Are the comments coming up on screen all right? Are you happy with it? Are you happy with this? It seems to take over a lot of screen real estate when the comments come on, but okay, that's pretty good. I'll get used to it. It's slightly different to StreamYard. It's a different sort of interface for me. So, as I say, if you're just joining this, you're thinking, what the hell is going on here? I'm just testing out some new software. This was a great chance to try it out. I hate the other thing I've had because it never lets me see super chats. People super chat and you can't see them. So I'm not expecting you to super chat, but if you do super chat, I'll know if it comes up on screen because all I was getting with the super chats was it was like a notification. I got a super chat, it said super chat, but then there was no comment. I couldn't read them, so it's pretty pointless super chatting really. Tangerine 1953. This is on Jordan Rhodes. On a view from the tower says get a 1 year extension in front of him regardless of our division next year. I would like to keep him. Sydney Tangerine's really excited, lots of hearts and everything else. Lytham Kev, we all know that Lytham Kev is in the know. He says he did confirm this about 2 weeks ago. It's old news to him. In the box of Toys of Trust, he must have contacts at Huddersfield as well then, because only Huddersfield could possibly know if he was staying or not. Things we absolutely love to see is Jordan Rhodes. Yeah, indeed. Somebody, Lucas, saying that Lytham Kev speaks bobbin as well. It does make you think, doesn't it? It was kind of down to Huddersfield rather than Blackpool, and they've only just made the decision. So, anyway, he's always in the know. JJ Pill says, yes, it made little sense to go back. Not many of their fans were calling for it that I saw. He didn't really fit how they play. I wouldn't have been given the same update. He's happy here, isn't he? That's the whole point. Pun One says, it's absolutely fantastic news. Junior Bent Platform Shoe says, brilliant. Now let's push properly for at least the playoffs. I have every confidence we can do it and sort the away form out. Let's hope we do. Are you in agreement with me? Do you think it was weighing on his mind? Do you think he didn't really want to score in the last few games in case Huddersfield dragged him back? He didn't want to go back, did he? Maybe he thought, I'll tell you what, I don't score, they won't bring me back. All right, we've got a few comments coming in now. This is better. I can see them as well. Let me just get back up a bit. I'm going to have to go back up, which it doesn't seem to want to do. Oh, yeah. Right. Steve H. Hello, Steve H. He says, with all the rumours that have been flying about Dougal and Marv, do we agree the club has been upfront with the fan base? Or can we only say this after the transfer window closes? I'm not really getting drawn into that, to be honest. I think they've been pretty much open with us, haven't they? I think they do a good job of being as open as they can with us. You know, you've always got to be aware that, you know, if they start saying things, it can scupper things. I mean, I hate it when we get the headline, you know, Blackpool are, you know, looking at blah, blah, blah player, and they're in the mix with Reading and somebody else. There was something about that, you know, we're in the mix with somebody else. And you think those are definitely the ones that will not be coming here, because if we're in the news and we're looking at somebody, we never get them. But if they keep their mouths shut and they keep quiet, these suddenly you go, oh, we've signed this lad from Middlesbrough, didn't know about that. You know, you just don't hear them coming in. And I think they like to keep it, you know, so nobody knows and nobody steals it from underneath them. So I think it's good that we don't hear anything, because if we do, we never get them anyway. So it's better than not saying anything. David D says, thoughts on Tyrell Thomas, the Charlton centre-back who we're trying to get. He's 6'4" and loves back three. Is he the one that scored against us, the equaliser? Is that the one? He was huge. I wouldn't mind him. If it was him, I wouldn't mind him at all. Actually, that would be my thoughts on him. If he's the one that scored against us, was that? Oh, maybe it wasn't. No, maybe it was. Yeah, it was a big striker, wasn't it? It wasn't a centre back. But anyway, 6'4". Yeah, that'd be ideal. I think we lack a bit of height at the back, especially if Marv is not playing. You know what I mean? I think Grimshaw's a bit small. Certainly Connolly, Husband. You know, they're not tall players, are they? You want these big 6'4", centre halves, and they're always good to throw up at the end, aren't they? You know, that's the thing we didn't have at Burton Albion, which really annoyed me. We didn't have anybody on the bench who was big and taller we could just chuck on in those last 5 minutes when we had about 3 or 4 corners. You know what I mean? Just put the fear of God into him. Even shove Grimmy up at the end. You know, it was a last kick of the match. Get him in the box. You know, you might as well risk it. It just annoys me that we don't have that. Setup is brilliant. Okay, you mean this? Yeah, you like this? I'm thinking this is all right, and I like the fact it's in 1080p, not 720p, which StreamYard just annoys me. You have to pay about £40 a month or something to stream it, not 4K, just in 1080p. It annoys me. Where do you think Jordan Henderson will end up in the January transfer window? I have no idea, and I don't really care, for being honest. It's not something I look at. I only see Blackpool and this division. I don't know. I have a clue where Jordan Henderson was going. Do you think he might be coming to Blackpool, Eugene? Is that what you're saying? Oh, Gary Cronshaw's here. Hello, Gary. How are you doing? We're just on a sort of like a testy thing. I'm testing out this EV Mux thing, which you can see there. Yeah, there. It's just a trial version of it. You know, you get a free version, which obviously leaves you with that watermark there, but it doesn't affect much even if I leave it there. But I'm going to have a few tries with it because I haven't done live streaming for a while, simply because I didn't like the YOLO Box Pro or whatever. I didn't like the way I couldn't get super chats. It just seemed a whole pointless thing. Right. Right. The test is here. The test is coming. It's coming. Right. Let's put this one up first. Why can't you show screen? Dragon, what does that mean? What do you mean? What screen do you want me to show? We're just talking about Jordan Rhodes. There's no football or there's nothing, so I don't know what you mean, mate. I have no idea. You'll have to explain that. I don't know what screen you want me to show. Right, this is it, the big test. Can we see the super chat? Because some kind person, Sam Thompson, we can! Oh my God! £4.99 from Sam Thompson. Wow, Sam. That is brilliant. That's fantastic. And it comes up and I can read it. So thank you very much. You proved it. You could have done it on 99p. It would have been fine. Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Wow. I can see super chats again. Oh, God, it's like a revelation. And Sam says the reason for putting that £4.99 up is because my videos up the mighty pool. Thank you very much, Sam. And you proved with the YOLO Box Pro that I was using before, I would get the fact that somebody had super chatted. It would come up with the icon when I put it on, but the chat wasn't in there, so the comment wasn't in there. And of course, the whole point of really doing a super chat is for you to, when we're big and massive and there's thousands of comments coming in it, so I can see it doesn't matter too much at this level, but even so, to have your super chat put up on the screen, it makes a big difference to people, and that's what you're paying for. So I was really disappointed with the YOLO Box. I've still got it. I paid for it. It cost me, what was it? It was £1,100 on 12 months interest free, but it just wouldn't do it. And they've actually barred me from the forums because I keep asking, how can you sort out super chat? And they just bar me. I asked so many times, but nobody's sorting it out. But that is brilliant. The fact that I can do that. Boom, look at that. Brilliant. I'm actually liking this software already. I like the quality of it. Yeah, I like it. It's all very good. I imagine if you pay for the pro version, there will be extra little things that I can do as well. It's limited on the free version. There might be score things you can put on, maybe. I'll have to find out what there is extra for the pro version, but I'm pretty much going to go with it, I think. So I can do more of these live streams because I've not been doing many because I've been disillusioned with the Eurobox Pro. It's been getting to me. I didn't want to go back to StreamYard because it just annoys me that it only streams in 720p for like £20 a month. It's ridiculous. Right, okay. Let's move on to David D. Let's get your comment upon there. Right, David D says, that's half your ticket to Burton tomorrow. It is indeed, isn't it? I'm going to really enjoy that. Thank you very much on buying me half a ticket to Burton. That's absolutely brilliant. I might even do a video for it now. I was thinking I probably won't do a video, but yeah, brilliant. I'll just put. So just get back. I'll have to put that back up on the screen. I'm so excited that works. I can't begin to tell you. Right, going back to a view from the tower. Reese says it's brilliant news. I bleed tangerine says I just watched his interview and he says years in it. So I'm choosing to believe he's signing permanently in the summer. God, you know what? I think it'd be a great signing. I think he's a great signing. Tower Power 99 says all roads lead to the playoff on Wembley. FC Blackpool said, to be honest, we knew he was staying. No way Jordan Rhodes could afford to waste £175 on tangerine boots. That's a great comment. Yes, indeed, he couldn't, could he? He's got tangerine boots and everything. He was staying, was he? The signs were there. I don't know why I was worried about it, really. I really don't know. Henry, what's this? What's Henry said? Henry Atherton says, always believe in Jordan Rhodes. Yes, always believe in Jordan Rhodes. It's a good song, isn't it? I was also thinking, take me home, country roads, to the place where I belong, back to the championship with Jordan Rhodes. Take me home. I think that would also be good if he was taking us back to the championship. But yeah, I'm all right with gold. It's good. Eugene Geever's back. What's he saying? He's going on about another Premier League player. What? We don't want to know. Blackpool replay against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup third round replay is on Wednesday. If you didn't know, it's next Wednesday, and it is on ITV. We've already discussed that, Eugene. But you're behind the 8 ball there, sir. Yes, I've already told you that Jane's been in to tell me that Coronation Street's been cancelled all because of our match on ITV. I did say it. Where have you been? Right, moving on with the comments about Jordan Rhodes. The one and only says it's good news, but let's not be complacent. The goal is promotion, or at the very least to be in the playoffs. And thus far, we have proven ourselves to be tactically, personnel-wise, incapable of either. I need to fix that this January. Well, home form's been great, hasn't it? We all know home form's been great. We also all know that away form has been pretty garbage, to be honest, hasn't it? So I was going to say the shit word, but I'll just say garbage. But yes, it has been pretty poor away from home. I can't understand. And I said I was on a show last night with Wolverine, this Beat the Drop thing, and I did say it's like the way that we played at Forest is the way we should play away from home. Why? We looked a really good sign, especially in the first half. I mean, Forest, I thought they were class in the second half, and I thought we hung on, we were hanging on. It seemed like forever. We could have won at the end, I thought. If Jordan Rhodes had stayed on and he'd have got that chance, I think he'd have buried that at the end. But we went to Forest, and we didn't look scared from the minute. I don't know if you've ever been to Forest, but they sing this "City of Mine," and it's like, oh my God, it's so loud, and you think, God, that's intimidating, but it didn't intimidate the Blackpool team. They were at it from the get-go, and I just wish that we were like that. When we go to Burton Albion, we go to these other teams like Cambridge United, Burton, we look like we're terrified. We don't. So why can we not play like we played against Nottingham Forest, against this league? I tell you, if we play like we played against Nottingham Forest, we will win away from home. It was oh, hang on, blimey, what's this? Right, I'm going to Burton tomorrow. That's it. Sam Thompson, you've paid for my ticket to Burton. Thank you very much. That is amazing. Wow, and the super tap works and everything's great. This is brilliant. I'm enjoying this. So thank you very much, Sam. Once again, that's so kind. Pay for my ticket. You'll have to come on the video. You'll have to find me. Are you going? Let me know if you're going. Yeah, David D. Look at this. You see, what happens when you super chat? Sam. Legend. There you go. Brilliant. I'll tell you that. Put it back up. That's just marvellous, isn't it? Look at that. 2 fivers, basically, more or less. £10. Get me a ticket tomorrow. I'm going to Burton Albion. I want to beat them as well. They really ruined my bloody Christmas, they did. Little bloody club. Burton Albion. I can't believe we couldn't beat them. I can't believe that Critch Well, we didn't. If we'd have had Marvin Epstetter on the bench, he could have thrown him up, couldn't he, as an attacker? I actually think he could be a striker, to be honest. I think he's worth a try as a striker if he's not getting in the centre half. He knows how to score goals. He was a striker originally at the academy, and they turned him into a centre half. And we know he can score goals, and he's trouble in that box because he's just so big. He's massive. I remember we were playing in the last game. We were playing Lincoln, weren't we? And Bestie was saying, Pickle was saying to me that this blooming sentence. Look at the size of this striker. For Lincoln, he's massive, and he did look really massive. And then when we brought Marvin on. He didn't look massive. He didn't look massive anymore. Marvin was bigger than him, and I tell you, he's a big, fast. I love Marvin Epstetter, and he scores goals. 585 equals never give up says, thank you, Jordan, for placing your trust and season-long future in Blackpool FC. Stay injury-free and keep banging the ball into the onion bag. You can then sign permanently for us before becoming our striker coach. I like everything about that post. I do. I like the fact that I think even if we go up into the championship, I think if a striker is happy, I mean, Jane was saying that he's 33, but that was the same age that Dave Bamber was when he got 40 goals for Blackpool. He was 33 at the same time, so it's not too late. Right, let's just go to the charts. We got a few charts in. What's Eugene? Eugene? Oh. What's happened? My computer's doing stupid, silly things. It keeps coming on with. I don't know why, but I keep getting the. It keeps going like split screen. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps coming back as well. I can't. On my Mac, it has like you just have like one screen, then all of a sudden it goes two halves of the screen. It keeps coming back. I can't just stop it doing that. If anybody knows, post in the comments. How do you stop your Mac keep doing like a double thing that I just don't want? Eugene McGee says Blackpool versus Burton is at Blackpool. Yeah, the key is in the fact that it's Blackpool versus Burton. If it says Blackpool first, it is definitely at Blackpool, Eugene, not at Burton. But we have played him at Burton and lost on Boxing Day, and they ruined it. David D says the goal versus Middlesbrough when we beat them 2-1. Marvin's goal was amazing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it really was. He is a really good striker. I'd actually think of using him. Definitely put him up front. Sam Thompson said he won't be there tomorrow. Lee, but I'll look out for your video, mate. And I'll tell you, Sam, I will be mentioning the fact that you paid for my ticket. I'll mention it in the video. I will. You look out for it. I will mention it. Hopefully, I can get them back for Boxing Day. Yes, I'm hoping we do. I really am hoping we do. I was traumatized. It just ruined Christmas, didn't it? And it was amazing how they managed to get a blooming win against us. I don't know what we were doing or thinking. Put you back on, Sam. Back on. Thank you very much. Patron, so if you're just joining this, live stream chat, it is a test, really, to be honest. But it was an opportunity to have a test because there was something to talk about the fact that Blackpool have retained the services of Jordan Rhodes, who we all love. Huddersfield don't seem to love him. The fans love him, whatever. But whoever's in charge at Huddersfield don't really fancy him. I don't know. I think probably. Maybe the system didn't suit him. I've tried to tell loads of Huddersfield fans that it's a different level and he wouldn't be as good in the Championship. But I think he would be good in the Championship. I wasn't saying that before this deadline, but yeah, I think he'd do all right with us in the Championship. I think he's just an absolute sniper, isn't he? He really is. I mean, the chance that Carl Joseph got at Forest. If that, don't you? If that had fallen to Jordan Rhodes, That was a goal. He'd have just spun on that and put that away in a like a microsecond. And I don't know what Carl Joseph did. I don't know why he didn't turn on it. I don't know why he didn't have a try. I don't know why he tried to shove it back and just give it away. It was the honestly, if he'd have spun on that and put that ball in the net, I think it would have been just my greatest video ever. It would have just it would have made the video, a million. I mean, the video's great anyway. I don't know if you've watched my vlog, to Forest. I put a lot of effort into them, so I hope you have. And it just, I mean, I was over the moon that we got the draw in the end, because I was convinced that once they got the equaliser that they'd go on and just beat us. But we held out. Grimshaw's save was amazing. I mean, it really was a great save, and I just felt. I just could see it, in the 94th minute or something, conceding. But if we'd have got that winner, oh my God, it would have just been unbelievable. It really would. It would probably be my best video ever, I would say. Sam says, yes, self-frustrating Boxing Day. Burton were awful as well, yeah. I mean, Port Vale was just weird, wasn't it? Because I didn't think it was a 3-0 defeat game, to be honest. I mean, I know, it just, did they have 3 shots and they all went in? One was a massive deflection. We played quite well really against Port Vale, but we just never looked like scoring. But again, I'm saying, like, did Jordan Rhodes want to score? Did he want to, score a hat trick and get recalled? He probably didn't. Right, David D. Hi, David. I've seen a lot of people putting down the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, but the way I see it, it's a trophy, a trip to Wembley too. And yeah, and if any of you remember, I was going to the LDV finals in Cardiff, with Steve McMahon. They are some of my greatest memories. In fact, that was those years from 2000 to 2010. That 10-year period in Blackpool's history, is phenomenal, really. The things that happened in that 10-year period with the 2 LDVs, winning in the playoffs in 2006 against, Keaton Parker, and then against Yeovil, and then, finishing off with Bellacon coming in, saying he's going to get us in the Premier League within 5 years, and we did it in 2010. That period of Blackpool was just unbelievable, and it's just, and the catalyst really for it all was the LDV finals. I can't remember if the Bully Golden Goal was the first final I went to, or the second one against Southend. I can't remember whether it was, but anyway, from that moment, and if it was the Martin Bullock Golden Goal at Huddersfield, then that kick on there, from that to go to Cardiff again, it was phenomenal times, and playoff final there as well. Just phenomenal times. Well, we had two playoff wins, didn't we, between 2010. So yeah, it was just a magical time, magical time. So yeah, you can't. I certainly wouldn't dismiss the trophy. It's an important thing. If you can get to the final, if you can get to any Wembley final, and for any player, for any football player to play at Wembley, it's, there's not many lower league players really ever get to play at Wembley in the whole career. So it's a massive thing for the players. It's a massive thing for the club. It can spur you on to better things. And yeah, no, I'm all for it. No, neither would I. I certainly wouldn't say no to another trip to Wembley. I love going to Wembley. It's great, isn't it? Right. The problem is, if we do go all the way, we don't know if that will impact a promotion push, especially if we get to the playoffs with the extra games. But we do seem to have like 2 kind of squads, don't we? So I think it gives players games time. I never see winning football games as a bad thing. I know it can be too much, but I think you can do both if you've got enough players to split them. Yeah, I'm not worrying about that. I'd like to get there. I'd like to go up automatic still. I still have a dream that we can do it, to be honest. I've not given up on it yet. It's never over till it's over. Yeah, there we go. We've waffled on for 40 minutes. Obviously, this works, which is great. Say it was only really a test to see if this new software does what it says on the tin. It does seem to do it, which is great. So to summarise it all up, I'm very happy. I'm really happy that Jordan Rhodes is staying. I think he'll go on to score a lot of goals this season for us, and I think that is what we need. I'd like Carl Joseph really to start banging a few in as well. Really, he's struggling, isn't he, to get another goal? And I think he just, a goal would just take that monkey off his back at the moment. I think he looks promising, and I think if he trains with Jordan Rhodes throughout the season, I think that will bring him on. I think Jordan Rhodes seems to be bringing on, the other players around him. And if you can pick up some tips from Jordan Rhodes on how to, hone your skills, because, I was listening to Jordan Rhodes' interview, as we all have, and he was saying, they said, are you just like a natural goal scorer? And he was saying that he works on it all the time, even when he's not playing, even when he's not featuring, he's only on the bench or not even in the match day squad. He is always practicing scoring goals, and it's just like a natural thing to him. He doesn't even have to think about it. He thinks of his foot as like a golf club where he can choose to chip or do whatever, hit it, and but he can switch it in like a millisecond without even thinking about it. And he is just absolute class, and I think our strikers will benefit from it. I hope some of our strikers come back soon. We've got Kouassi, we've got Lavery. If they can both come back for this final push, I think that's going to make a difference. I hope Jordan Gabriel stays fit, because I think he is a big player in this promotion push. I think we can do it. I do think we can do it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining in and being here. If you missed it, well, it's only a test, as I say, but I'd like to know in the comments if you watch this. If you watch this on the, when it's finished, whether you like the quality of this, set up the picture at 1080p. Just let me know. Right, thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm going to get off. I'm going to have some tea. We'll be doing a bit more live streaming. I'm going to be doing a little bit more, so be prepared. They will be set up as upcoming, so they're upcoming, and I'm going to start doing a lot more of this. So because I can't, I miss the live streams, and I say the Yola Box Pro that I got kill my enthusiasm for it. But I've enjoyed being on with the Forest Pod, the Forest things, the Forest Fan TV and Door on Tour. I've enjoyed it, and I just like the whole format of it. So, right, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to go. I'm going to end it, and I'll see you tomorrow at Burton Albion. If you go in, because I've got match ticket money from Sam. One's coming just before I go. You will start posting now, just I'm about to go. David D says, I've heard Lavery and Kouassi are both back training and a bit of playing right now. Okay, right, that is great news. If we get those two back, I'm telling you, we could be going, couldn't we? Eugene McGeever has the last word, I think. Is this the last one? It says, take me home. Yes, Jordan Rhodes to the plate. Albion to the championship. Jordan Rhodes, take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Na. Yeah, that'll do. Right, I'm going. We'll see you all later. Bye. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.